Delta County teens can go to safely celebrate the new year. Plus, the Pistons are close to breaking a league record, not the one they want. Their losing streak and chances of winning this weekend at 11. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, another candidate announces plans to run for the 109th State House District seat. Tonight, Carl Bonak's plans for campaigning. Plus, shining a light for those lost in 2023. The special display at a UP hospital commemorating loved ones. And ringing in the new year with a hearty dinner. Who's serving up spaghetti to start 2024? Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
Expecting quiet weather to take us through our nighttime. 26 degrees, the overnight low expected here into Marquette. A little bit away from the lakeshore, a little bit cooler than that, but partly cloudy nonetheless. Winds north 5 to 10 miles per hour. Expecting a decent night overall. Tomorrow we'll be seeing the sunshine through our daytime, but we do expect a bit more in the way of some cloud cover, especially as we head for the late day. High temperature right near 40 degrees, and temperatures going to be getting down as we head for Sunday, welcoming some snow showers to the region.
Former television meteorologist Carl Bonak is running for state representative. Bonak said in a post to Facebook tonight that he will be running for the 109th State House District seat currently held by Rep. Jen Hill. Bonak tells WZMQ he'll be running in the Republican primary. State records show two others have filed for candidacy on the Republican ticket, Melody Wagner and Burt Mason. Two Democratic primary challengers, Margaret Brum and Randy Girard, have also announced their intentions to primary against Rep. Hill. Primary election day in Michigan is August 6th of 2024. Should former President Donald Trump be on the primary ballot? That's a question some states are weighing right now. States like Colorado and Maine argue Trump is not qualified to be on the ballot because of his actions after the 2020 presidential election, but other states argue he should remain on the ballot. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp explains what could happen following these unprecedented decisions.
On Thursday, Maine joined Colorado to keep former President Donald Trump off of their primary election ballot. In a ruling from Maine's Secretary of State, she says Trump violated his oath of office because he engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the United States. Other states like California announced Trump would remain on the ballot. In Michigan and Minnesota, the courts ruled that election officials cannot bar the Republican Party from including Trump on their primary ballots. With these competing decisions, political scientists believe our highest court could get quickly involved.
The questions the Supreme Court will have to take up are, is the president actually an officer under the Constitution? And secondly, does the 14th Amendment still hold, even though it was particularly written about the Civil War? And thirdly, does the president have to be convicted before the states can move forward on this, making a decision that the evidence is on their side? I think that the Supreme Court will find that even though Donald Trump was an officer of the United States, swore and defend the Constitution, the fact that he hasn't been convicted, they like to stay on the side of staying out of politics and allowing everybody to participate in politics, even in elections. And so I think that they will probably find that this is a violation of his due process. And the third thing that I think that they will also use, and this is a way to get around the 14th Amendment, and that is to say the First Amendment gives the parties the right to determine their nominee. And if the state is taking away this power of the parties, they're violating their First Amendment of association, which is guaranteed.
In Washington, D.C., Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
The Colorado Republican Party has asked the Supreme Court to hear an appeal of the Colorado decision. Developing now, the Marquette Police Department is investigating possible embezzlement at Marquette Senior High School. Few details are known at this time, but police say they were alerted to a possible crime on December 19th. Police say a suspect has been identified but has not been charged yet. The investigation is ongoing and no further information has been released. WZMQ will provide updates as they become available. The Marquette County Election Commission voted down a recall effort against an Ishpeming City Councilor. Today, the Election Commission held a meeting to address the recall effort filed by Ishpeming citizen Michael Tonkin against City Councilor Lindsey Bean. The petition alleged Bean had broken the city charter and violated Michigan's Open Meetings Act. The commission found the petition to be too vague and unspecific to move forward with a formal recall effort.
I believe that the petition is clearly informing the electorate regarding the nature and circumstances surrounding the alleged acts.
The allegations in the petition were not clear nor factual. So I'm pleased with that decision.
The petitioners say they plan to try again in the future. This year, the Whitmer administration made major investments to grow Michigan's electric vehicle and advanced manufacturing industries. The CEO of Invest UP, Marty Fatante, says that with the help of state offices, they're working to make sure the same progress is made here in the UP. He says that to be a part of the EV industry, they plan on creating ways to utilize the UP's existing resources for battery recycling and mineral refinement.
So rather than rely upon trying to get these critical minerals from elsewhere, we've got them here. We can do it sustainably and sensibly. Eagle Mine in Marquette proves that out. So we hope to continue to kind of try to push that narrative.
Fatante says they're already looking forward to some major announcements surrounding the UP's role in the future of electrification. There's more about that conversation on our website, WZMQ19.com. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break, plus why there's an effort to put nutritional information on the front of food packaging. And later, getting a safe ride home for New Year's Eve, the organization helping people celebrate safely. We're back in 2 minutes.
"19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
The wait is over. England Furniture's quick shipping is back at Kirkish Furniture. Choose your style and fabric and receive your furniture in as little as 30 days. Browse our in-stock selection or let our staff help you customize the perfect sofa or chair. Plus, 1 year free financing and free delivery.
Escanaba and Delta County, home to beautiful beaches, Lake Michigan, lighthouses, pretty parks, and great people. It's why so many are proud to say, this is home. I'm Lily Simmons. I'll show you what's happening here every day. In your schools, your communities, and businesses. Sharing what makes this area so special.
Lily Simmons reports from Delta County. Weeknights at 6 and 11. Only on WZMQ 19 News.
It's festive family fun. Live. Pictionary. Every weekday.
Weekdays at 9 on WZMQ CBS.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Marquette.
And don't forget,
That's right, stand up! On the Jennifer Hudson Show, get on your feet for the living legend, Smokey Robinson. He's here for the whole hour. And we're gonna sing something for you.
I love a good old concert, y'all.
Plus, that's not all. Another audience surprise.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6. Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasek.
Things off, taking a look at futurecast. We're quiet as we head into our Saturday morning. You can see some nice sunshine about the region. And if you are missing the white stuff, well, I do snow a guy, and he'll be making an appearance, and that's Old Man Winter. A bit of some snow showers working in as we head for our Saturday night into Sunday morning, especially western half of the UP here. Expected to see more in the way of some snow showers and likely coming to an end as we head for our Sunday late day, but it's definitely still a little bit of some lake effect on the backside of those winds, turning more out of the northeast. So the primary snow belts west of Marquette, the higher elevations, definitely going to see quite a bit of some coating there. I would say a few inches possible for the highest elevations. The snow outlook showcasing just that. Marquette not expecting a whole lot for you, possibly right around an inch. Eagle Harbor 1.4. Ironwood could be dealing with 2.9 there to the far west. Escanaba, Iron Mountain, not a whole lot down to the south. Menominee, more of the same as we head towards the eastern region. Newberry, Sault Ste. Marie, not really getting in much of that snowfall. We're not just talking about snow for our Sunday, our New Year's Eve, but also potential as we head into the first week of the new year. We're quiet through Tuesday, but as you can see, bit of some snow starting to develop here, and it does overspread the region as we continue into our Wednesday daytime. You can see further eastward, not Escanaba, but Mackinac City, Sault Ste. Marie could be mixed with a little bit of some rain, maybe a wintry mix to start off as we head into our Wednesday, but then those temperatures crash, everyone ending some snow flurries. Thursday night, too, still holding on to a bit of that snow shower activity as the winds once again turn further northward. Wind outlook moving ahead, as you can see, not a whole lot of wind in store with that high pressure in place. We do see that low pressure start to develop, though, off to our west. That's Saturday. You can see the swirl just to the west there of Houghton, and eventually, once that northerly wind kicks on in, we'll be seeing gusts likely up to 20, 25 miles per hour, maybe up to 35 for the highest elevations. That'll be for our Sunday daytime. So definitely more breezy as well as snowy for our New Year's Eve. The snow does look to come to an end, though, as we head for our New Year's Day. Tomorrow, high temperatures, as you can see, 38 into Marquette, Iron Mountain 39, Majestic at 36, St. Agnes at 33 degrees, and then as we continue into Menominee, we're at 36 degrees, Iron River 36, Ironwood, snow showers starting to push into your region as well. 7-day forecast as we continue into our afternoon hours of our Saturday. We'll be seeing those clouds building, and that'll be kind of the start to our snowy Sunday morning as well as Sunday afternoon. Still some lingering lake effect there as winds turn more northeast. We're at 32 for Sunday, 36 Monday. Mix of sun and clouds for the first day here of 2024. Then as we head towards the middle of next week, Wednesday, snow showers, mainly cloudy skies take us into Thursday as well as Friday.
Thank you very much, AJ. On some food labels, you can find nutritional information on the front of the packaging, and now health advocates want it on all products, and the FDA is researching what those labels should even look like. Natalie Brandt reports from Washington.
Shoppers searching for detailed nutritional information currently have to look at the back of a package, but some health advocates want a more upfront approach.
The more accessible the information, the more likely the consumer is to make the healthier choice.
Dr. Peter Lurie is with the Center for Science in the Public Interest, which is pushing the FDA to consider labels like these mock-ups, alerting consumers to the amount of saturated fat, salt, and sugar on the front. Countries in Europe and South America already have this type of packaging, including these Oreos sold in Chile.
This is something that has been used in other countries, been shown to be effective. It's time for the United States to play catch up.
But manufacturers say many products already have facts up front that give shoppers more info.
We feel pretty good about what we've done as an industry.
David Shavern, president of the Consumer Brands Association, says companies aren't opposed to future changes. They just want the FDA to consider more options.
What's your biggest concern?
It seems to be oddly constrained to some degree. Again, they're not looking at, for example, calorie disclosures, which we have asked them to include. They're not looking at disclosures around positive nutrients, which I think are important to consumers as well.
Shopper Carolyn Moss says the labels under consideration would probably lead her to healthier choices.
I think them putting that right on the front of the package would prevent me from buying a lot of things that I typically would buy. So kind of ignorance is bliss.
Nat Baldino isn't sold on the idea.
I don't think it'll make much of a difference.
The FDA is still researching the labels. Health groups who support the change hope for a decision next year.
And speaking of food, tonight the Upper Goddess has a little appetizer that will be perfect for your New Year's Eve parties.
Hi. New Year's Eve is coming, Dean.
Yep.
Remember when I used to make these? But I've reinvented them. So everyone has put some filling in one of these. So I'm going to show you. We're just going to put a little bit of olive oil on this. And you're going to put it in your pan. I used a little tart pan this time. And it worked really good. So you're going to bake them at like 350 for about 8 minutes. But, hey Dean, keep your eye on it because I burnt the first pan.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you how to put it together. So here I have a half of an 8-ounce thing of cream cheese, a 1/4 cup of sour cream, some lemon zest, which is really important in this, and some green onions, and the crab you can buy. I usually buy the one in the sleeves, and I use 2 sleeves. So you're going to put your mixture in here. And as you can see here too, I cooked some shrimp. Now you could buy the cooked shrimp for this, but I had raw shrimp, so I cooked it myself, and I put some lemon in the water and boiled it for about 5 minutes. But this is cocktail sauce. When I used to make these before, I just used shrimp. And I love crab rangoon, so this is basically the mixture for a crab rangoon. So you put your sauce on there, a little bit of green onions, and then a couple pieces of your shrimp. Now how cute is that?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at how cute it would be if you brought a board wherever you're going, or if you're having your own party. Put a little lemon on there. And I think I'm gonna taste one because I literally haven't had these. I mean, how many years has it been since I made something like this?
Quite a few.
Now you could fill this with whatever you want, but this is something really unique that nobody would ever have before. So let's give it a taste. It's a crab rangoon, and it also is like shrimp cocktail. How good is that? Give it a try, and I want to wish Dean and I want to wish everyone a happy new year. So keep smiling.
The American Legion Post in Dickinson County is saying goodbye to 2023 with some hot pasta. The Urin Cooper Johnson Post 50 on River Avenue in Iron Mountain is serving a New Year's Eve dinner. The meal is an annual event that always draws a crowd, and the public is welcome to join in. Raffle prizes will be drawn immediately following dinner, and the Post commander says the dinner comes with a chance for a few lucky folks to claim some cash.
For tickets, got an opportunity to win $1,000. $750 or $250, and that includes a complete spaghetti dinner. Tickets are available at the door. We still have plenty of tickets. We kind of expect to serve between 2 and 250 people.
That spaghetti dinner takes place from 6 to 8 Central Time on Sunday. Tickets are just $5 at the door. A New Year's Eve party in Escanaba is providing a fun and safe way for teens to celebrate. Club 906 is a teen-exclusive venue that has seen success in Dickinson County. So Amped UP and Ever After Decorating decided to bring it to Escanaba for a New Year's Eve party and dance. Teens ages 14 through 17 can enjoy food and soft drinks, video game and virtual reality stations, a photo booth, and music provided by a DJ.
Only New Year's Eve, but in general in this area, it's a very common theme. There's absolutely nothing productive, fun, and safe for kids to go and do in one place. We wanted to bring that to them and give them that opportunity.
The Club 906 New Year's Eve party goes from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. at the Chamber of Commerce. It costs $20 to attend. And yes, Escanaba Public Safety will be stopping by throughout the evening to ensure everyone has a safe start to the new year. And for the adults, an Escanaba healthcare facility is offering a free service to get people home unharmed after their New Year's Eve celebrations. For 39 years, OSF Healthcare has offered life rides to anyone in Escanaba and Gladstone who's been drinking and needs a lift home. JN Taxi and the Delta Area Transit Authority will be giving life rides on Sunday from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. Monday. The Life Ride program serves a few hundred people each year, preventing potential tragedies that can occur as a result of drunk driving.
Emergency department is here to care for people 24/7, 365 days a year, but these aren't the types of accidents that we want to see occur in any community, and so it's really a priority to keep our community safe.
To get a life ride this New Year's Eve, just call one of the numbers on your screen. OSF is asking people to plan ahead and be patient because they're expecting a large number of callers on Sunday. Throughout this holiday season, an Escanaba healthcare provider is shining a light for those lost in 2023. The OSF Auxiliary's Lights of Love display has been lighting up the entry to the hospital all December long. For $5, anyone can purchase a light in memory of a friend, a family member, even a pet that's passed away this year. Organizers say it's a beautiful way to honor that individual and to carry their memory into the new year.
A really nice tradition. It lets our entire community enjoy beautifully lit trees throughout the holiday season, and then it has that special recognition for a loved one or a loved pet. So as people drive by, they know that they've made a contribution in memory of a loved one.
The money raised will go to fund various initiatives at the hospital. The Lights of Love will remain lit through December 31st, but lights can be purchased for the 2024 display all year long at OSF. Still ahead tonight, the Pistons are close to breaking a league record, but not the one they would want. Their chances of breaking a losing streak next.
We all know how much it means when someone lends a helping hand, and no community does it better than ours. I'm Ariane Stasek. All of us at 19 News and Goodwill want to thank those of you who supported Operation Warm Up. Your donations of winter weather clothing will go to our neighbors and help keep them warm this winter. We appreciate your support and wish everyone happy holidays.
Goodwill and WZMQ 19, thank you for supporting Operation Warm Up.
10 million people call Michigan home. The state capital since 1847 is in Lansing, and decisions made in this building affect you and the Upper Peninsula. I'm WZMQ 19 Sophia Murphy, uncovering what's really happening here every day, tracking issues about your health and the environment, taxes and roads, schools, and safety. Reports direct from the Capitol, only on your WZMQ 19 News.
Sophia Murphy, reporting live from Lansing, exclusively on 19 News.
United, everybody's invited. We are united, everybody. Come on, come on.
The United Way of Marquette County kicking off its 80th year. United Way volunteers support our community, and you can help the United Way assist 26 local programs, funding nonprofit organizations focused on safety, unity, and endowment. Donate today by visiting uwmqt.org. A public service message from the United Way and WZMQ 19.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
DEPR.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
The Northern Michigan University basketball program is heading back to the Berry Event Center. The men's and women's teams have been playing games in their practice arena for about 2 months due to damaged floorboards on the court that's placed over the top of the ice in the Berry. The university finished repairs on the court system earlier this week, and now it's ready for play. The Wildcats basketball coaches say being back in a larger arena will be a major advantage for the teams. The men's team takes on Ripon College tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the Berry. The Detroit Pistons tied the NBA record for the longest losing streak last night in Boston against the league's top team, the Celtics. First-year Detroit coach Monty Williams didn't know what he was getting into when the season started, but he definitely does now. It was mostly Pistons in the first half. Cade Cunningham scored 21 of his 31 points, knocking down a jumper. Detroit led 66-47 at the break. But then in the fourth quarter, Kristaps Porzingis buried a three-pointer to give Boston a 106-100 lead with less than 2 minutes remaining. Detroit responded, though. Cunningham found Jaden Ivey in the corner for 3 to knot the contest at 106 with just about a minute left. Then, under 15 seconds, Boston's Jason Tatum drives and Cunningham blocks the shot. but the ref calls goaltending. Replay showed that it was very close and the original ruling wasn't overturned, so Celtics up 108-106. Pistons had one more chance though. Cunningham missed with the three-point attempt, but Bojan Bogdanovic hits the putback. The game goes into overtime at 108 apiece. And in the extra session, Porzingis slams one home to give the Celtics a 6-point lead. Boston won 128-122 in overtime, marking the Pistons' 28th straight loss, tying the overall league record set by Philadelphia in the 2014-15 and 2015-16 seasons. Detroit returns home to face Toronto tomorrow. The entertainment industry skidded to a halt for several months this year, and a plastic figure ruled the box office, and history was made at the Oscars. Tanya Backus takes a look back at this year's top entertainment headlines.
Television, movie, and streaming production went dark for several months as Hollywood writers and actors went on strike over payments for streaming and the use of artificial intelligence. Writers, all for 148 days, settled first. Actors were on the picket lines for 118 days. Analysts say the twin strikes cost the economy around $10 billion. Michelle Yeoh became the first Asian to win Best Actress at the Academy Awards. Her film Everything Everywhere All at Once dominated the Oscars with 7 awards, including Best Picture.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken! Barbie ruled the box office. The film about the iconic doll was the highest grossing movie of 2023, raking in more than $1 billion worldwide. Barbie and the film Oppenheimer about the creation of the nuclear bomb opened simultaneously, prompting theaters to show the two as Barbenheimer, a double feature. The idea first blew up the internet with memes.
I'm James Corden for the last time. This is the Late Late Show.
James Corden bid farewell to late-night TV, leaving his Late Late Show with James Corden to pursue other opportunities, wrapping up an 8-year run on CBS. Beyoncé made history at the Grammys, snagging 9 awards for her album Renaissance, bringing her career-long total to 32 Grammys, the most of any female artist. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, currently overseas, played to sold-out arenas across the U.S. and even made the earth move. Seismologists in Seattle say fans at Swift's concerts at Lumen Field made the ground shake. The Time Person of the Year for 2023 also created a frenzy at the theaters with her concert movie.
I don't know what to think about this. I'm a rock star.
Dolly Parton became a rock star with her album of collaborations with rock and roll musicians. She also set 3 new world records, including the female artist with the longest span of #1 hits on the top country albums chart, 43 years. The Rolling Stones released Hackney Diamonds, their first new album in 18 years. The final curtain dropped for Phantom of the Opera after 14,000 performances spanning 35 years on Broadway. There were also controversies. Lizzo was sued for sexual harassment by some of her former backup dancers. And the music video for Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town was pulled from CMT and labeled by some as being pro-violence and pro-gun.
I left my heart.
Tony Bennett died at the age of 96, just 2 weeks short of his birthday. Soulful diva Tina Turner died. And actor Paul Reubens, who was best known for his character Pee Wee Herman, passed away after a battle with cancer. He was 70. Those are some of this year's top entertainment stories.
The final check on your weather forecast is right after this break.
The UP's show up for family fun. Join me for Pictionary here on WZMQ TV 19.
Everyone loves the Great Lakes. They make you feel like dancing. A great place to celebrate is at Marquette's Maritime Museum, but your help is needed. The museum's roof needs to be replaced to preserve history for future generations. So kick up your heels and help by donating today. Simply go to WZMQ19.com and hit the Raise the Roof link. A public service message from the New Attitude Stand Studios, the Marquette Maritime Museum, and WZMQ 19.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
That's an outright lie.
The Emmy-nominated Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Come at me, GOP. Come on.
Weeknights on CBS.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Now get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months or save up to $2,500 on Rogue. Better hurry. These offers won't be back in stock.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Tonight going to be a beautiful one at that. 30 for the immediate lakeshore, but away from the lake, expecting to see some 20s, maybe even dropping into some teens with that high pressure in place. Those low temperatures do kind of tend to overachieve, as in go further down than what is predicted. Let's see what we got going for Saturday, though. We're waking up 38 as we head into the afternoon, seeing more in the way of some sunshine, but the clouds will be working in as we head for our 4-5 p.m. time frame. That's ahead of our next storm system. It's not going to be a strong one, but definitely could put a couple inches of snow. You can see that with our 7-day forecast, with those snow showers likely heading for our New Year's Eve. As we bring in 2024, mix of sun and clouds starting to dry on out there to start off next week, but the clouds return heading into Tuesday as well as Wednesday. We see showers of snow once again pushing into the region. Could be a bit of a mix further south and east. Then as we head for Thursday as well as Friday, mainly cloudy skies as we head into the next weekend.
Finally tonight, as 2023 comes to a close, party organizers all around the world are making last-minute preparations to ring in the new year. Making sure everything is just right on Sunday, organizers practice the confetti toss in New York's Times Square. Officials have 3,000 pounds of confetti ready to go. Mixed in are tens of thousands of wishes written by people that contain resolutions and dreams for the future.
Even my own wish, which is to spend more time with my family in 2024, and of course, just peace on earth. I think more than ever, we just want everyone to get along.
And after making a big mess, hundreds of city sanitation workers will descend upon the city to sweep up the colorful aftermath. That does it for us for 2023. Can you believe it? We'll see you next year. Celebrate safely this weekend.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
That's an outright lie.
The Emmy-nominated Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Come at me, GOP. Come on.
Weeknights on CBS.
Superior Collision is seeking a certified auto body technician for full-time employment. Qualified candidates can call or apply in person, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
10 million people call Michigan home. The state capital since 1847